Fun watching him train, and they trash talk, but opposite. Like
right.
Match number 2. Fighter number 1. From Nashville, Tennessee, it's Christopher Jennings.
Fighter in the ring, and it is their first fight.
This is their first time in the stadium. Yeah.
Yep.
They haven't had a chance to fight anywhere else. They fought at Knoxville, but nothing on this level.
That's right. Very good, very good. The anticipation of waiting for the other opponent to come out. I remember, when I fight, that's always the, let's just get this done. Do you like walking out first or last?
Second, man.
Second, yeah.
Second.
Yeah.
Fighter number 2. From Nashville, Tennessee, it's Tucker Thomas.
Working that crowd. There we go.
He's got a brand new helmet that's going to get its patina here today.
Yeah.
Chris has to leave him up.
There we go. And his chainmail's extra sparkly.
Oh, it's fresh.
Yeah,
right from the eyes.
Yeah, little pep in the step. There we go. Tucker's ready. Chris is ready.
Ricky Rayon back into the ring.
All right.
Fighters to the center of the ring. To reintroduce the fighters from Nashville, wearing the black burgundy, we have Christopher Jennings. And his opponents, also from Nashville, Tennessee, in the brown burgundy, we have Tucker Thomas. The fighters in the green, the 3 1-minute rounds. If you're taking the ground, you'll be stood up after 10 seconds. If your clinch is inactive longer than 4 seconds, you will be separated. No illegal strikes. Defend yourselves at all times. Listen to the referee. Fighters, do you agree to these terms? Then touch tips and back to your corner.
Wonderful. They're ready for this.
There we go. Well, they've sparred each other, yeah? They've sparred each other before.
They have.
So,
They've
yeah.
been rotating out people, too. So
Teammates and...
Fighter number 2, are you ready?
Man, if you look at in his visor, the way the metal comes down, it looks like he's got those fierce dragon eyes or something. Like
the safety bars do a good job.
It looks like that, doesn't it? All right.
There we go.
And they touch. Oh, side kick right off the rip from Tucker. The flashy sword action. There we go. Strikes to the leg, strikes to the head. Those strikes to the legs are 1 point apiece. Good teeps from Tucker. Quick lead teep.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yep, good sword action by Chris. Yep.
Great balance of sword and shield
Very
action.
good. Going high, low, high. Very good nod of the head from Tucker. Let him know. All right, respect. Yep.
Yeah.
Very good. There's that shield punch. Pretty much countering each other, man. Here we go. There's that leg shot from Tucker.
They're going back and forth. This is hard to track.
They're doing a good job of going for the legs a lot.
Yeah.
Getting those easy points when it's yep, see, Tucker doing a good
changes
job.
are important.
Tucker's doing a good job. Anytime Chris comes in with that shield, the shield punch, he goes to the legs. Same thing with Chris.
First round one. He has a nice little slip. He's always anticipating the punch from Chris after a couple of strikes.
Yeah, and sometimes you gotta ask yourself, okay, am I gonna just eat that punch, to take the get 2 strikes to the leg?
Oh yeah.
Strikes to the arms 1 point, strikes to the head 2 points. You can headbutt for a point, and legs are 1 point. Chest and ribs is 2 points.
Yeah.
And the back 2 points as well.
Yeah.
And you can imagine the job of the clickers. I think we have the remotely easy job. The clickers are over there. Click.
Oh, it's that's what I did last after my fight. I helped on the second segment, and yeah, just the way you got to focus and just watch.
I would be wondering how many people's careers am I screwing over by messing it up every time. You know?
Especially as we get, the higher level fights, we have more clickers for counters. For that, we want to be as accurate.
That's what I like about this sport versus something like kickboxing and Muay Thai, where every ref here, every clicker here is very educated. They know the sport. They probably fought, most likely. Whereas some of these other sports, they've never fought in their lives. They're over here judging you, and one judge might see a totally different fight than the other. Whereas with us, you do see generally the correct result.
Getting his arm down. Closer. Looks like we're having a quick hassle with his helmet visor. I know it's brand new, and it does get stiff when it's fresh. Helmet, man. It is, but they're ready. He's ready.
Yep, he nods. I'm blinded by the chainmail.
Number 2, are you ready? Hey, Nashville, who wants some violence?
All right. Yeah, the crowd's into it, man. The crowd's loving it so far.
Great.
Crowd's fantastic. All right. They touch. It looked like Chris Tucker was going to go for that kick, but he pulled it for a second. Then there's a kick from Chris.
Right in the hip.
Good combo from Chris there. Good counter with the leg shot from Tucker. Going for a little bit of grappling. Leg shot, leg shot, leg shot. Good points from Tucker.
Oh.
Little spinning elbow. Kind of tried it, yeah. Chris is doing a good job flat snapping, coming back around, then going for the body. Good shield punch from Tucker.
And you can tell the exhaustion.
They're getting tired, a little bit, and that's okay.
They're not going to give up now.
That's right. Yep, I think if he's getting them points. Now they're just trading points on each other. Looks like Tucker's getting a little tired. Chris is starting to apply that pressure. Good punch. And those punches are coming in slow, man. They're tired, but they're heavy. Sometimes,
there's the mass of the shield out behind it.
Yep. You don't have that snap. You don't have the speed of boxing. You don't have any of that. You just have that slow, but feeling that weight behind it.
And I fought Chris before. His punch, he puts his hips in him.
That's right. You did fight Chris. Yeah. Now they get that air in there. There goes that oxygen. Right in there. And it's going to be interesting to see how the sport evolves. Like the more it goes like into the future, and like all the technology they get, all the things that we probably didn't have. 20 years from now, what they're going to have.
He's good. He doesn't need any more water.
It'll be insane. Yeah.
Tucker's ready. I know that's a mouth guard.
Tucker's
there,
out there.
There's a smile.
Yeah,
he just looked right at the camera.
Yeah, man, this is awesome. Just loving it. See, that would be me. If I'm Chris, I'm getting all the AC I get. I'd be over there just taking it in as much as I possibly can.
Yep. Force it through your system. His knee's a little stiff. He's only got one more round left to go through it.
Yep. Got to go all out. It's that last round. Give the people what they came for.
Sometimes you just got to hammer it hard. If he can stand up, maybe have him hit it. Or hey, maybe Tucker can just kick it into place.
Yeah. The one thing the audience may not know is armor malfunctions.
Yeah.
So let's talk to them about that, about what happens if that happens.
It's hard to kind of see, but on Chris's leg, you can see a little gap forming when he sits because the articulating plate has shifted slightly out of alignment. So it locks up a tiny bit. It's fine and flexible enough that he's fine standing up. You don't really notice it. He's fine. It's not a danger at that point, but it can, it weighs on you. It can affect your movement slightly.
And if the corner has to come in to fix their armor during the round,
you have a minute for armor failure. After that, you get penalized.
Player number 2, are you ready?
You have to just fight through it. There's some parts that can come loose, some parts that are allowed to come off. You have to fight through it.
All right, third and final round. They touch. It's like an aggressive tip touch there. Yep. Immediate leg shot, head shot. Chris does a good job stiff arming with that shield. and just kind of throwing Tucker off balance. But Tucker's, getting those leg shots in every time. Got to stop those.
Tucker's leading with his head, so if Chris can recognize that, he might be able to lead him where he wants him to go.
Yep, good shift touch, good teep. Chris did a good job at changing at the last second with that teep to let it graze off. He's getting a decent angle on Tucker and coming around with that right hook.
A lot of sword block in there.
Yep, leg shot. We can hear that from here.
Shots.
Yeah, and then he did a good job of tapping Chris on the neck with that, sword.
He's got Tucker turned around.
Yep, you don't want to give the enemy your back.
He's got his temple with that fist.
Yep. Woo. He's turning around. And that's the fight. We're
going to let them get their helmets off while the counters confirm and get the decision to Ricky.
How would you rate that one? I know where I'd go. My money, I'm gonna say Chris on that one.
Yes.
I think they both did a great job. Both fighters did fantastic. And I'm not as educated.
That first round, I was hard to see who was on top. Second round, I think Chris had that. I think Tucker had the third round there. But it comes down to how much you had over it.
Right.
Where those victory points and the totals end up coming.
And
but look at them. They're
good. Yeah. And just to the audience, my opinion on who wins the fight, take it for net worth. Like, it's not. I am not as educated in accounting as everybody else is. I just go by what I see as a fighter myself.
It's hard to tell.
It is.
And those counters they're being critical about it. If it's not a solid strike, they're not going to hit.
It was a very good fight. I mean, it's extremely close. It could go either way. Tucker was very active coming out.
After 3 rounds, your winner is Christopher.
I'll say that I don't want to jinx it, but last time I was very accurate, and the time before I was very accurate.
Look at this love. These guys have been training and practicing together.